Hi there, it's Kathy at One Sweet Shop. I thought I'd show you what I've been working on today. In between getting stuck with my car in the snow and shoveling it out, and then I took my little push blower that I have and I did the whole backyard and came back in looking like a Frosty the Snowman. So I'm now warming up and I thought, well, you know what, I'm going to work on a few things that are indoors here. Just because I started this project making something for a friend. And they needed something for their kids, for school, their children for school. And they had this little card and they said, can you make something to put this card in? And I said, okay. And this is what I came up with. I made these little pretty pockets and I printed the top. I'm going to show you the printables that I used. This was just a paper pack and I've turned it into cards. Or card folders is, I guess. And then I wanted to just add a little bit of pizzazz, so I made some little sucker sticks, and I had these little suckers, and I thought, you know what, I'll make these little sucker sticks. It'll go with them. It'll look really cute together, and I think she'll like it. So I'm going to show you what I was making. Now, it probably took me a couple hours this morning. I got up really super early, and I put all my elements into Procreate. So, you know, I put the paper pack I wanted to use, and then I had to cut it down and separate it and change the directions so that everything is going in the right way. And then I wanted to print this tiny little bit on the back side here because I want it to be on the back side of the tops of my little folders here. But look at these cute little guys. This is a little tiger. That one's a hedgehog. I have 4 different ones. Oh, here's some. This one here is that little gorilla. And this one here is a little sloth. And I thought, oh my gosh, they're just so darn cute, right? I just had to make something out of them. So what I'm going to do is, I'll show you this one. Well, this one's a smaller one. I'm going to keep this one. This will be like my little prototype, just to show me how I did this, or maybe I'll give it to one of the kids. And this is the final outcome because it had to be just a little bit bigger to fit that Valentine card. So, and I had forgotten this at work and I ended up running down there and getting stuck. And, but I went to pick it up. So let's cut out, I'm just going to do 4 of these on camera. I have 30 some to make because it's for the little children in school, right? So, and I thought, you know what, I'll start cutting them out and I'll just cut out a few of them and do it on camera, and the rest I can do later on. But I'll show you how I put together the little sucker things too. And I was so fortunate you could, you know, because I thought I have a punch somewhere. There's got to be a punch somewhere that I can use with these little sucker editions. And I could not find that punch. And so I went into my craft room, and, you know, my desk here is like the hugest mess. Like, I have journals on one corner over there and paper for cookbooks over there, and I've got markers and baskets of things, and I have my sewing machine, and there's just everything under the sun on my table right now, and I haven't cleaned it up in a while. I just come up here, I make a few videos or so, and then I go back downstairs because I'm up in a kind of in an attic loft. But it's my craft room and I love it. It has just enough space for me to store everything I need to use. So now I don't have I don't know where my bone folder went. It like disappeared, took off. I have more of them though. I'll probably find one here. But if I can't, oh well, you know, I have fingers. I will bend things. So I'm quite used to bending things with my fingers. But, okay, so there's 2 of them. I'm going to cut out the other 2 because we're going to make 4 of them here. And I'm crossing my fingers that I have these all exactly the right size because I didn't measure all of them. I think I only measured the one that I cut out, which was what? The sloth. The sloth was the one that I had cut out and matched up with the card. And I had printed all these, but I was so thankful I went on a hunt today and I found extra ink. So, which is good because I have to travel 100 kilometers to go find ink. So, because there is absolutely nothing here. Unless I order from Amazon. But I always worry about it freezing, and then I worry about them shaking it. And then if it gets bubbles in the ink for the Eco Tank, and I kind of don't want that to happen, so I'd rather go and pick some up where I know it's in good shape, like a Staples store or something. I'll go. And but I was getting low on the red because I've been printing a lot of Valentine stuff and doing a lot of little projects. And I thought, gee, I'm getting low on the red. So I went on a hunt and I did find a little bit of red. It'll be enough to set my Eco Tank at a good level that I can still use it, because I have a couple journals to print that are going to take a lot of pink. So I'm going to have to, I printed most of them out, but I want to do all the cards and things. So I'm customizing a whole bunch of envelopes and cards and tags and things so that it looks absolutely beautiful. And I can't wait. I'll show you how it turns out after, when I start putting it together. Okay, so there is one of each of the little file folder, the little card holders that I made. So I'm going to take these ones. I have a lot of sheets of them here. There's tons because there was 32 children or so. And I'm going to put them off to the side. And we're just going to look at these ones. Now, what can I use? I need something strong. You know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to put this underneath here. Let me flip that over there so it's white. Well, partially white. Just because I have to fold these. And I need something sturdy on the back side to fold them on. And all I'm going to do is, I want to fold it up so that everything's going in the right direction. That this is up here, and this is up here. And then this one, I actually printed it upside down. But you know what? I'll live. It's only one heart that shows. So the rest is all buried in here. And I'm just going to crease that edge at the bottom right here. And I'm going to fold these over. And they're going to have to come in just a little bit more. But that's okay. At least I got to start. I don't know where my scoreboard is. I think I have it downstairs in my room. I was making little books. And when I make little books, I'm always using the scoreboard to score things up. But it could also be in my car because I was away and I took everything with me because I like to craft on the go. So that's how that turns out once you fold it all up there. Now let me see, where's that little card? Let's make sure they're going to fit. That is going to fit. Perfect. So I'm going to try that in each one because I know that each one is going to be exactly the same as the next in that style. This is the little sloth one. Let's put him here. It's Saturday here, and it's so lovely. I have a Saturday off, and I've had Saturdays off, but not for a long time. And not when I was able to actually do something for myself on a Saturday. So this is really fun. That one fits perfect. So that's two of them. Let's do this little gorilla. I found these little characters. These were a PNG file. Oh, let's move that one down a little bit. That one's a little high, hey? Yeah. Okay, here we go. These are little PNG files. And so I ended up making the pocket. The pocket was blank. And I ended up making the pocket first. And then I started adding the paper that I wanted to use, which was this really pretty paper. It's kind of like, almost like a little quilted paper. It looks like quilting. I just love it. I can't wait to make a journal out of it. And so then I thought, okay, well, I got to trim that. There's a little fuzz here. And I thought, well, you know what? I will put that on the paper for this because I just loved it. And I love the little characters. You know, it's really hard to find. I was going to do gnomes, and I thought, you know, no, I don't want to do gnomes. I want to do some kind of really cute, whimsical. I really love whimsical characters, so I thought I'm going to do some whimsical characters for Valentine's, just to be different. You know, you see all these Valentines, and they're Snoopy, or they're you know, different brands. There's Rugrats, and there's, well, not Rugrats anymore, but there's, what kind? Snoopy, Dora, all sorts of them that they have. Hot Wheels, hockey, whatever. And they're different kind of Valentines. And I like that these will be unique. So I'm going to end up browning these edges here with my inker here, but I'm not going to do it until it's all done, until everything is done. Then I'll do all the pockets at once, and I will ink everything. I guess I should ink the tops, though, because that part there will be glued down, and I won't be able to ink it after. So, or I will be able to, it's just, it'll be harder. So, why have it hard? Might as well do it while it's easy. So, these have all been folded over now. So, we're going to give them some glue. And I want to make a video working on my journals, but I'm waiting to get Fabri-Tac, and there's none at all in this town. So I'm probably going to end up having to order it, and it's pretty expensive. So I think I want to just wait a while. So there's one there. That little baby is glued. And I like that it has these little folds here because it gives a little more space inside the pockets. And I like that I did that little bit there. I was going to print it on photo paper, but you know what? I didn't have enough left. But I really would have liked to have had them all glossy. But, oh well. If you don't have it, you don't have it, right? And it's pretty expensive to buy here. I used to always go to Value Village because, you know, you'd find these little quarter packs or whatever for $6.99 or $5.99 or whatever. And I haven't been there. I haven't even gone to a Value Village in forever, it seems. I don't know. So, now this little one here, we're going to give him a little bit of glue. There we go. Get them all stuck down there good. I've got some really good glue in that bottle. In fact, I think I actually did a little bit of a mix here this last time, and I might have put too much of one other kind in there, but I kind of mixed it together because one is really, really, really tacky, so I kind of dilute it down with another glue. But these are going to look really, really cute. I'm going to give them an extra little push here just so that they are all nice and even and the glue spreads around. There we go. And hopefully that's going to stay. I don't know why this one looks like it keeps popping up here. Why is it popping up? No. That's really strange. That doesn't usually do that. Maybe I didn't squish it. Maybe I didn't crease that fold enough. Without the bone folder, it's really hard to get that crease perfect. Maybe I'll look for one here. Ah, look at that. Ask and you'll find. There we go. So there. Do this with the bone folder, and that'll give it a better. So that's only 4 out of the 30 that I'll make. But that's good. The card fit all of them, which was just great. So, and a friend has all the cards that they want to use. I could have made like cards like with the little animals on too. I never thought of that. I could have done that, but they already had cards and they had enough, so they're happy with what they're using. Now, since I did now do that, I'm going to ink these edges now that they are glued, because these will be finished now. It's a little unique, you know, in a world where everything seems to be manufactured and packaged and it's all exactly the same. It's nice to have something unique that people won't have seen. So, and I couldn't resist. I love this little sloth. But then I found the tiger. And then I found the hedgehog. And I thought, okay, that's it. I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for these little characters. So, and then, so these pockets are done. They are absolutely done. It was that fast. It took me, well, of course, a couple hours to design them. But now I can just keep going over and over again with them. I may even put some out maybe to sell at some time. Now I want to make these. Now this is kind of my little prototypes here. I thought, well, how are they going to turn out with staples, right? I don't normally staple things just because, you know, I'm not a fan of staples. I wish I had one of those really tiny staplers, like I've seen people use them, but I don't have one, so I have to use my big old stapler. You know what? I don't think I want to use those scissors. I think they're too big. Can I use these? What are these ones like? Oh, these ones are easier to maneuver. I'm going to use these ones. So now, let's work on the sucker here. And isn't this cute? I was going to do ladybugs, but I don't have my Cricut set up right now. And I was thinking, do I really want to cut out 8 legs on anything? Probably not. So I thought, okay, well, I'm not going to do ladybugs, even though I absolutely adored them. They were so darn cute. Like, they're to die for, these little ladybugs. But maybe I will see if I can. But it would have been 2 sides, right? And I thought, oh my goodness, how much black ink is that going to take? Do you know? It's going to take a lot of black ink. So, yeah, I decided to nix that idea, even though I really liked them. There was also a swan that I thought was really cute. And there was a butterfly. But I thought, those are going to be really hard to cut out. And it's going to take me forever. So I voted for the hearts instead. Just because time constraints here. I only have so much time in my life to be cutting out paper. So I guess I would, if I took the SVG files and put them on my computer for the Cricut, I could be doing it a lot faster, but oh well. I'm happy doing this. So, and there's only 30 to cut out. So, and I can do this while I'm watching TV. Now, this is where that little punch came in handy, and I found it. I can't believe it. You know what? This punch has got to be 15 years old. I bet you it's 15 years old. I bought it way long time ago. Back when I was making little flowers on eBay. Oh, I made a mess out of that one. I'll put that at the back. I have to make sure what I'm doing here. I'm not really watching what I'm doing. That's the problem. Well, here, maybe this one's going to get shaded then. I'll shade this one. Just because I boobaed it. Okay. Now, oh, I need this. Now, where is that small? I'm going to use a small hole, and I brought the crocodile out because I thought, hey, this will be perfect. I'm going to have to watch how I punch those. I was a little sloppy there. I didn't like that. And I had all these little suckers. And I thought, you know what? These are going to go crazy in here. Because I still had a few left in a bag. I had bought 200 and some of these. These are my favorite sucker. So I bought 200 and some of these little suckers. And I still had a few left in the bag. There's probably about 50 left or so. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to use these little suckers here. But I should be pinking this edge with pink. Oh well. I guess a little brown won't hurt either. They'll be a little different. Maybe the next ones I'll use pink if I can hunt my pink ink down. Alrighty. So, where did I put that stapler? Right there. There it is. It's right in here. I got a lot of shadow here. I'm not quite working in a perfect area. I was going to go work downstairs where it's a lot sunnier out. But it's less noisy up here. Down there, the kitty cats meow, or the puppy dog starts to have some fun, and that's it. These aren't as easy to staple as they could be. That stapler kind of does a funny little wonky thing there. I wonder why. But anyway, where is a card holder? There. Now a card can go into here, and then the little sucker could go on here. You could tape it right here, or you could even tape it on the back, I guess. Put a little piece of tape here and hold it together. But it's just kind of an extra treat, but not too much candy. So now, this one here can go in here, just to get a jump start on these little babies. And these ones I had made, I'm not sure if I like that one very much. But you know, they are pretty cute. And they're going to look adorable. So there's just one left to do. Let's do it up too. Might as well. Then all 4 of them will be done. The thing that takes the most time is all this cutting. So, what do you think of this print back in here? I just absolutely love that patchworky print. So I bought a collection, actually, of different patchworks with the commercial license on them, so that I can take and I can make whatever I want out of them, which is going to be really fun. So I just kind of thought, well, I'm going to make some paper things first. And, but eventually, I think I'm going to scale it down a bit. And I think I'm going to make some little miniature blankets is what I'm going to do. And I'll maybe hand stitch them or something for the dollhouse. And I thought, oh, that's going to look so cute. And it'll make me so happy to do it. So just thought that would be an idea of using those little patchworks. And I have 4 of them. I have a few others because I was making bookmarks out of them. And I was making some other little embellishments, little pockets I was making out of them. There we go. Let's see if I can line this up. Maybe if I hold it this time, I can line it up better. Then I don't think I can push it down. I have too much arthritis in my thumb to... What if I do that? That'll hold it in place. Perfect. That's better. If I just hold it with my finger while I punch it. Just until the punch grabs it anyway. There we go. That's better. These go together so fast that, you know, I can't complain. Put the little sucker stick in there. And it's just regular cardstock. This is it's a little better quality cardstock. That's what it is. And it's nice to have a treat, but not too much candy, you know? Like, not too much of a treat. Just a little something to say, hey, you're my friend. There we go. I hope I don't run out of staples, because really, I don't think I have any more to go on this thing. This is such an old stapler I have here. It's been a long time since I've used it. But I happen to... There, it says Tootsie Pop Miniatures. A mini Tootsie Pop. Okay, where's the last one? We're going to put that one in there. And there we go. These will be ready. The children can just sign their little cards. And the little cards can go in there with that. So let me know what you think about these. They're so cute. They could even be shoved down in there a little further. These pockets are pretty big. Do you know? They're pretty spacious, actually. There we go. Don't want it to fall out, so. But that's what they're going to look like in the end. So let me know what you think about that. And thanks so much for joining me on my channel. It's few and far between here when I get a chance to come and do some crafts with everyone. But you have yourself a lovely day and happy crafting. I hope you're making Valentine stuff too. You take care. All right. Bye-bye.